Good morning, everybody. This morning we celebrate Teachers' Day, and the boys of La Martiniere have put together some messages for their teachers. I do hope you will listen to them carefully, and thereafter I would like to speak with my colleagues after the boys have spoken.
Good morning, teachers. I would like to wish you Happy Teachers' Day. We are at home, but we miss you and our school. See you soon. Happy Teachers' Day.
Teachers' Day. Teaching is one of the most respected professions across the world. India has a long-standing tradition of Guru-Shishya relationship where the Guru is revered as much as God or one's parents. Teachers' Day is celebrated in India every year on the 5th of September to commemorate the birth anniversary of our second president, Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan. Dr. S. Radhakrishnan was a renowned academician and a student-friendly teacher who enjoyed immense popularity amongst his students. Teachers are the architects of society. They are nation builders. The impact they have on their students cannot be measured in any terms, starting from kindergarten till university and sometimes even beyond. Teachers leave deep impressions upon their pupils' personalities and lives. The significance of a good teacher can never be undermined. A teacher-student relationship is the most selfless of all relations, in which the teacher gives and expects nothing in return. They inspire, guide, mentor, encourage, serve as role models, and are akin to parents. Teachers selflessly share their knowledge and experiences with their students and count their students' successes as their own. Take pride in their accomplishments and always encourage them to be better versions of themselves. Teachers' Day is a day to acknowledge and celebrate their contribution towards educating and empowering society. I would now like to share a short poem for our very loving teachers. Dear teachers, every day you greet your students with a smile upon your face. Though paperwork the night before seemed like grueling ways, money is not your motivation. It's the love for what you do. You hear that special calling to which you always will stay true. Your students are your dedication. Devotion is to them. To you, each child's unique and special, a beautiful little gem. Some days are just demanding, and frustration takes its course. Then you see those little faces, their inspiration is your force. Each day you're in your classroom reminds you why you're there, making differences in children's lives with whom your heart you share. There's a special pride in teachers and a love for what you do, and appreciations always shared between those little lives and you. Thank you, teachers. We love you. Happy Teachers' Day.
Greetings. From the time immemorial, teachers have been our second parents. They have been our inspiration and mentors and all our guides throughout our life. Even in this tough and demanding time of the corona pandemic, it is them who are working tirelessly to make sure education continues and does not suffer. They are learning new technological methods themselves and they are taking so many pains just in order to make sure that we students do not suffer and our education continues. In these tough times, those are the people who are still teaching us how to stay safe at our homes and how to take care of our families and also education with best capabilities and possibilities. On this Teachers' Day, I, Vinayak Tandon of Class 8, along with the whole of middle school, would like to thank each and every one of our teachers who have been there for us, who have been the reason why all of us are capable over here of doing something or another. A special thanks to our English teachers for enlightening us with big English words more than ever Mr. Shashi Tharoor did, and also to our history teachers for making history rather easy to understand than learn it, and also to our maths teachers for making algebra, geometry and whatnot easy to solve and understand, the third language teachers for making us speak any language we want in a country or not, and also to our geography teachers for making us spot terrain even if we are in a cloud or in a storm. Thank you for making us what we are. Happy Teachers' Day.
Greetings to one and all watching this video. I sincerely hope everyone is safe, healthy and staying at home. As all of us know, today is the 5th of September, Teachers' Day, marking the birth anniversary of our former President, Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. We've all heard Mr. McFarlane address us as Martinians, and we ourselves take immense pride in that name, or that extraordinary experience rather, which distinguishes us from the rest. So, now I ask you all a question, and unfortunately due to these circumstances, it has to be but rhetorical. Aren't Martinian teachers also different, also special? Well, if I prove to be fruitful, I will have at the very least given you a gist of how special they indeed are. Like I said, our journey waltzing through senior school is nothing short of a truly extraordinary experience. The following years which you spend in this living monument are instrumental because these make you the Martinian whom you are today. However, have you ever stopped to wonder how is that process extraordinary and why is it the way it is? Yeah, except for our sprawling campus and a magnificent history. For me, as a Martinian, when I appear for my half-yearlies, dressing sharply and dressing correctly is as important, if not more, than giving my best. And who has ensured that it stays that way? No one but our teachers. To a pubescent boy who was wearing long khaki pants for the first time, a teacher reprimanding you for correcting your uniform, for talking in English might have seemed as an unnecessary, incessant nagging. But now, and I say this especially to the pupils of the senior school, has not straightening your tie become a part of your routine? Checking your uniform to be prim and proper? Even more, don't you pull up a junior for the same? And that is where our teachers have succeeded. Our teachers have made us the individuals we are today, focusing on our holistic development. Our teachers have made us the proud Martinians we are today. And we are grateful to them for that. Dedicating to them a single day of the year is like a drop in the ocean of gratitude that we owe to them. The boys of the senior school are well aware of this. The boys of the middle school are relatively new to this concept. The relationship which we share with our teachers in La Martiniere is unique. And one of the aspects which makes it that way is that our teachers are not only aware, but oftentimes partake in our intrinsically boyish routines and silly shenanigans. It might come off as a little surprising to the middle schoolers, but Mr. McFarland is aware and, like I said, sometimes even refers to himself by the loving nickname which we have given to him. And Mr. Joseph Massey knows better than all of you of his illustrious moniker. These affectionate quirks are but a part of our sui generis connection with our teachers, and I have more than a few examples. But unfortunately, this is a video and I have to tread carefully. And all of us know that Mr. Collins is a hard but doting taskmaster. I really don't look forward to this next part. However, as the college vice captain, it is my duty to address this. I now talk to the 175th batch of Martiniere College. This year, the Dodden's bicentennial was preordained to be reminisced, to be remembered. And it certainly will be, but regrettably not in the manner we had so eagerly emphasized. Since the past 12 odd years, Teachers' Day has been a memorable experience, a day which we have looked forward to say the very least. On this day, we talk so much of the immense debt we owe to our teachers, which we can't ever fully repay back. However, despite these circumstances, we can make this day special for our teachers by giving them a phone call or by just sending them a message. You can bring a smile to their faces, and that is what matters, as today is Teachers' Day. Bringing a smile to their faces. Dearest teachers, I wish all of you a very happy Teachers' Day, and I apologize for the incessant messages and phone calls that will come to your phone today. However, don't worry, as Mr. McFarland will be footing the bill. Happy Teachers' Day, vive le Martiniere.
It was lovely to hear the boys from the 4 different sections of the college speak. Even as I watched them, you see the way in which development and progress takes place. The tiny little ones and the tall, smart boy who also is our college vice captain, all of them have been trained at La Martiniere. All of them have been trained by the teachers of La Martiniere. All of them are pupils of La Martiniere. You have heard these things being said over and over again. It is not new for us as teachers, but for a pupil to be able to express this and know that he is expressing this on behalf of other students of his age is in itself a learning experience. We are particularly fortunate in our country to be loved and respected by our pupils. At La Martiniere, the affection seems to overtake even the respect, which is of course a wonderful thing. We all hear about the manner in which teachers are said to make a terrific mark upon a student, and it is something which I fully agree with. But along with the marks of success, there can also be terrible scars which are placed upon students. And every single day, we have to recommit ourselves into understanding this and knowing that a part of our professional duty is to ensure that no child is left with any scar, physical or otherwise. This year, Teachers' Day is indeed a challenge. We have never been so challenged as teachers, as a community, as in the last 6 months. Our very survival has also been questioned. We have had to wonder whether the next month's salary would also be paid on time. We also have shared in the sorrows and the great difficulties that parents of our children have faced. In certain cases, we have also listened to the flack which has been given to teachers for not having done enough, as it were, for their pupils. But at La Martiniere, I do hope all of us understand that we have an abiding affection for our students. What we are doing during these COVID times is just a fraction of what can be done. We understand that this is not some kind of replacement for actual teaching and holistic education. We look forward, like everyone else, to the great joy of our children coming home. Until then, as teachers, let us do the best that we can under the circumstances which we are in and with the plans that the school has chosen. As principal of La Martiniere College, may I greet all my colleagues. May I also convey to each member of staff the fact that so many boys have been in touch with me, wish to be in touch with you, and that at the end of the day is the true feeling of affection that Teachers' Day only helps us to endorse. Happy Teachers' Day to all of us.